Good morning. Last week we talked about the yoga theme, Root to Rise, which means starting from the ground and rising up. Our goal is to use yoga and prayer to find more peace and grounding. So how do we do that? Well, it's different for all of us, and it's not always an easy path when our everyday lives are consumed with worry and work and responsibility, or all of the above. But peace is possible with God, who watches over us every step of the way. Philippians 4:7 says, "And the peace of God, which surpasses all understanding, will guard your hearts and your minds in Christ Jesus." So I invite you to join me in your home to practice some grounding yoga poses to promote peace in our bodies and our minds. So we're going to do some standing poses today, and I would like you to find a comfortable spot. And we're going to stand with our feet hip distance apart. We're going to roll our shoulders back and down, our fingertips shooting down to the ground, and start to notice how your feet feel on the earth. Lift up your toes, lift up your heels, and as you rock slowly and mindfully, start to feel like they are roots planting into the earth. Then find stillness. This is mountain or Tadasana pose. On your next inhale, we're going to bend our knees and rise up to the sky, and then bringing our hands to heart center as we exhale. Let's try that again. Inhaling up, exhaling, hands to heart center. Maybe even offering yourself an intention. I am peace. Inhaling, I am peace. Even coming into chair pose if you would like a little bit more for your body. Inhaling up, and as you exhale, sinking down, I am peace. Trying that a few more times on your own with whatever your body needs today. And let's come back into that mountain pose. Our next pose is going to be forward fold. It's a great way to release your whole upper body. Remembering you're going to have your feet hip distance apart, grounding, holding, supporting your body as we try this pose. So again, bending those knees slightly, inhaling up, and then exhaling, swan diving down, coming into a forward fold. We're going to just release our upper body, allowing gravity to just let our upper body release and hang, relaxing your neck and your shoulders, maybe even holding onto your elbows for some support. Shaking your head yes, shaking it no. And taking a couple breaths here, just to find a little peace, a little quiet, a little grounding. Let's inhale, bending those knees and rising up, and bring our hands back to heart center, possibly even saying that intention again, I am peace. Root to rise means paying careful attention to how you plant your feet, your hands, forearms, or whatever was touching the ground, which in this case were our feet. So I hope that you have some grounding, a little bit more peace, and remembering that whenever you feel like it's difficult to find that, knowing that God is with you, and trying some of these poses, taking a moment to just catch your breath. I hope you all the peace in the world this week, and I can't wait till next Sunday to practice again with you. Namaste. Hi, I'm Christine, and I'm so glad to be back practicing yoga with our church community. The last couple of weeks we tried some poses to promote peace and grounding. But the reality is life isn't as peaceful when it's unpredictable. God has been reminding us to take life day by day. This has always been true, but the unpredictability seems extra challenging. Frankly, it's cramping my style a bit, but I digress. So how do we find peace? That is where faith comes in. If we can trust in Him and put our anxiety into prayer, it can feel like a weight lifted off of our shoulders. We aren't meant to carry it all. This morning, let's try our Root to Rise theme, and we're going to try a grounding pose, the poster child of yoga, Warrior 2. Then we'll flow into an opening and vulnerable pose called Peaceful Warrior. Let's get started. Coming to a standing pose, our mountain pose, let's root our feet down into the earth. Then we're going to bring one leg back. The other one is going to turn and lunge forward. The back foot is at a 90-degree angle. We're going to inhale our arms at shoulder height, lunging forward, looking forward into Warrior Two. Let's inhale, bring our hands up and straightening that front leg. Exhaling back, Warrior Two. Inhaling, rising up. Exhaling, rooting down. From here, we're going to take our front hand, flip it over, push it back into our peaceful warrior. The back hand could slide down the leg, maybe even wrap around your body. Closing our eyes. And then exhaling, windmilling our arms back, Warrior Two. Coming back into our mountain pose, shake it out. Let's go to the other side. We're going to bring that other leg, lunging it forward. Back leg grounds us here. Inhaling up, exhaling, holding, Warrior Two. Notice how you feel in this pose. This pose has always made me feel very strong and grounded. Nothing can stop us. Nothing can blow us over here. We've got this. Inhaling, bring our hands up, straightening that front leg. Exhaling, Warrior Two. Inhaling a little relief here, and then exhaling, Warrior Two. Holding here. And then flipping that front hand, pushing back, peaceful warrior. Exhaling, Warrior Two. Coming back to mountain pose, shaking it out. You are yogis. Great job, everybody. So as we go into the week, let's have some peace. Let's practice some poses. And I cannot wait to see you next week for our last yoga sequence. In the meantime, peace be with you. Enjoy those moments, much well deserved. Namaste. Good morning. Welcome to our final Root to Rise yoga series for peace and grounding. Yoga is nature's teacher, always available to demo how it's done. Take a look outside at the beautiful winter wonderland. Most of the plants have gone dormant, conserving their energy underneath the surface. And when the time is right, they send up new green leaves and extend shaky little limbs in all directions. The stability is in the roots of the plant. The wind may shake the upper limbs, but in most cases, the trunk holds. A tree does not just grow up and out, it also grows down and into. These root to rise poses we've been practicing help us feel grounded. When we feel grounded, we feel balanced, and when we feel balanced, we feel peace. So let's get started, and today I have a little helper named Nora. So let's find a spot on the floor, and we're going to come into that mountain pose, rolling our shoulders back and down. To come into tree pose, we're going to take one leg and we're going to just plant it into the earth like a big, strong root of a tree. And we're going to take the other leg and we're going to place it up on our calf. Can you switch this one? As we bring it up on our calf, the standing leg is very still. And we're opening up that hip. And we're holding here. You can bring your hands into prayer, or you can grow your branches in any direction. And you've got your tree pose. I am grounded, I am strong. Try saying that with me.
I am
Grounded and I am strong. Beautiful. Okay, let's bring it out, shake it out, shake it out. Let's try our other leg. So we're gonna bring our other leg, our outside leg here, we're gonna plant it into the earth. This one, and we're going to bring this leg, and we're going to bring it up and balance it onto our calf. And as we do this, let's stand up nice and tall like a tree. Find a focal point in front of you to stay balanced. And if you come out, that's okay, just pop back in. Let's bring our hands together to heart center, like this. And if you need the support of a family member, a couch, anything, that's that's okay. We need to be supported. We need support. Beautiful tree, everybody. We're going to try one more pose, shaking that out. And this is going to be in a figure 4. So again, planting this leg down on the ground, taking the other one, swinging it a couple times, and then crossing it like the number 4. Yeah. And then we're going to sink down like a chair, squatting down. Maybe hand on your chest, on your heart, feeling that beat. Noticing your breath. I am peace. I am balanced. You want to try that with me? I am peace. I am balanced. Nice work. Coming out, shaking, shaking, shaking. Let's try the other side. Here we go. Other leg down, bringing this leg up, crossing it over, flexing that foot. Ooh. And it's okay again if we fall out. Let's bring our hands together this time into prayer. And let's start to squat down. I am peace. I am balanced. I am peace. I am balanced. You got it. Try it again. Nice job, Nora. Nice job, everybody. Yay! High five your neighbor. Woo! So, I just want to thank you for this opportunity to be with you the last few weeks. It's been wonderful. Thank you, Fumbuka family. I hope that you have found some peace and grounding. And just taking a moment in your everyday lives to pause, try some of these poses, try prayer, and find that peace and grounding. Thessalonians says, "Now may the Lord of peace himself give you peace at all times in every way. The Lord be with you all." Thank you for practicing with me. Bring your hands together. Namaste.